Okay, hello everyone, and thank you for joining the routine meeting of KubeEdge SIG AI. My name is Wu Zhen, rotating for June. We see there are new member to this meeting. Let me give you guys a brief overview of KubeEdge SIG AI. It is a special interest group that focuses on cloud-edge private AI, which is a new paradigm of AI development and deployment that leverages the resources and capabilities of both cloud and edge nodes. Our mission is to explore the advanced architecture design, technical implementation, and standardized solution of cloud edge calibrated AI. We currently have two sub-projects under this group. The first one is Sedna. Sedna is a cloud edge collaborative AI framework based on KubeEdge. It enables developers to implement various collaborative training and inference functions across cloud and edge, such as joint inference, incremental learning, better learning, lifelong learning, etc. It also supports seamless migration of existing AI applications to reduce costs, improve model performance, and protect data privacy. We also have Janus. Janus is a clarity AI benchmarking suite. It provides open source data sets, baseline algorithm, test metrics, and standalone test capability for clarity AI algorithm. It helps algorithm developers to quickly evaluate and compare the performance of different algorithms, promote more efficient and effective development. In today's meeting, we will discuss the progress and challenges of these two sub-projects, as well as some future plans and opportunities. So in this afternoon, we are very happy to have Nishan and Ronak presenting on the international session. The first one is for Nishan to talk about the progress of LLS Mentorship 2026 Term 1, the KubeEdge Janus Comprehensive Example Isolation. And this project is basically completed. We are doing some off the door off the shelf presentation. And we also very happy to have Lona back on this meeting. And Lona will have a rehearsal on the coming KubeCon India. This is the two topic on this meeting. We all, as for previous meeting, we also have like Chinese session, but today Dr. Shi Jing have some meeting conflicts, so today we only have international session. Yeah. So basically, this is the situation, and hope all of you will find this meeting informative and productive. So then let's get to the first topic first. The example restoration project from Lishan. So Lishan, you can share with us with your progress.
Okay, so good afternoon everyone. I think my screen is visible. So today I'm having two pull requests which I showed in the last meeting, and talking about cityscape Cynthia curve detection. Last time I was asked to do these changes that last time I was asked that I had to change all the print function to logger exceptions, and also this was the only change that was expected, and
Yes.
I have made the changes. I've made the changes in most of the files. I've added logging, and thereafter I've changed the things from print to logger. The first file is cityscapes.py. In this I've made the changes. Second, it is metrics.py, where I've changed all the logger functions, all the print functions into the logger functions, and same goes with this file. Thereafter So these are the only files: cityscape.py, args.py, metrics.py, and I believe it should be. Yep, these are the only files. That is metrics.py and cityscapes.py. Rest, I have not made any changes, and the pull request is same as it was earlier. And this is the working example. The example works correctly. The example works correctly, and it shows the results when it ends. It shows the results, sample transfer ratio, and accuracy. So, any changes that I should be making in the pull request?
Not from my side. And I from what have presented by Nishan, we see a very comprehensive modification on the logger function. So basically, it is worth to do this because as for Janus itself is fine because it is running on a single machine, but for Sedana and for the old algorithms from Cube developed by Janus that will be transferred to cloud services like Sedana. We have to assume that there are some instance on the cloud that may not have standardized outputs like terminals. So it is a better practice to use longer than print in cloud services. So happy to see these changes. And the current version is fine for me. So I think I'm happy to have a LGTM for this pull request.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, talking
So
about the
this
second.
the pull request is uh for sorry
For curve detection.
for one, right?
Yes, it is for curve detection.
Yeah, you can also put the link on the chat box so other members can take a look at it.
Okay, now talking about the second pull request. That is Cityscape Cynthia semantic segmentation. The changes that I was asked to do was, first of all, I had my own paths, like my own absolute path, so I had to make that change. Second, I had to add readmes for the wheels that we were using. Currently, we have four wheels, that is 0.6.01, 0.6.02, and we have two other wheels also, 0.47 something. And also I had to fix the CI error which I was facing earlier. Now there are no CI errors. Secondly, talking about the changes that I've made, most of the things are similar. This is the first change that we're installing the second wheel, the new wheel that we have added. And yes, so this is the first readme that I've added. So we are using third party wheels, and I have written all the changes that have happened from 0.6.01 to 0.6.02. All the changes that I've made, I have written in here. Second, compatibility. Like this specific wheel can work for all these examples, and all single task learning and all lifelong learning. Second readme that I've added, it is for third party BK. These are for some these I like initially I've explained why we are using third party BK. So these are for examples LLMH benchmarking school. This specific 0.4.1 dot wheel is for LLMH benchmarking suite, just for this. Now after that I've written summaries, what changes there are in the specific wheels. Then after that, again a tables explaining all the changes. And then there was one part where I added. Yep. So this is the table. So here I have explained which wheel should we be installing for which example. So like say for Cityscape Cynthia, we should be using 0.6.02. For LLMH benchmarking suite, Cloud Edge, Physics in CIFAR or MOT 17, anything we must use zero point 0.6. or like I've just explained in the table which specific wheel should be used for which example. So these are about the readmes, and talking about the yep. So talking about the absolute paths also, I have also removed all the absolute paths that were present in here. Just a minute. This is this. Yes. So this is the first test env.yaml. Here, I don't. So yes, in this test env.yaml, you can see all the paths. They do not include my name. Also, same for test env.yaml, and same for algorithm.yaml. So I've also removed the absolute paths from the pull request. So any changes are requested, and this is the working example. It works, and in the end, it shows the result. Yep. So the accuracy is 0.033, and the sample transfer ratio is 0.33. So it's working after all the changes that I've made. Any changes that I should be making in this pull request?
Okay. First of all, thank you so much for the for all the changes and the contributions. Especially the Lumi looks perfect. It, it looks a very comprehensive one and have neatly conclude the uh, example on the wheel mapping. So which I think will be very helpful for all developers. Then I'm also thinking maybe we can put those um, example on wheel mapping to even to the very top of the README instead of putting it at the very end of the README. Because it seems that the mapping is super helpful for our uh, daily development of our members.
Okay. So I need to shift this table towards the top.
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe the top one or top two, you can take a look at the whole storyline and see which one looks more nature.
Okay. So I will do it. I will just do once my presentation is done. I will make the changes, and then I will ping you in the chats.
Cool. So and the really looks perfect to me. So and I also wonder why would there be such kind of change, such kind of difference? The different why different example need to use different will is I saw the latest version of the Saturn wheel can be compatible to the old one, so it looks not this such it looks not true, right? So so currently the
Actually,
latest version is not compatible to the old ones.
actually, first of all, I don't know why there are so many reels, because I think the
Mm,
earlier contributors, when they were contributing to the repository and they were adding new examples, some
mm,
or the other contributor thought that this specific wheel, I should not touch it, otherwise other things are going to break. So he just introduced a completely new wheel, which I think which is the case with the 0.4.1 wheel which we have.
mm,
Okay, so resources, yes. That is the only thing that I can think of, because these wheels were added because the earlier contributors did not want to break the other examples, and that is why they
mm,
introduced new ones. So we can use 0.4.1 for LLMH benchmarking suite, that is this, and 0.4.5, I think, just a minute, let me see. I did not exclusively see any of the examples using this specific wheel. So I have no idea regarding this. For this, it has to be used by LLM benchmarking suite, or these can be used by any of the other examples because it works fine with every other example.
And I also heard that on the last meeting, Juntao, the mentee of another LF's management program, Turn One,
Right.
he said that he also need to add some functions in the wheel to support the new joint inference scheme. So he also developed a new wheel. He he said that he have sent email to Nishan, and I wonder what is your opinion on creating such a new wheel, or just
Actually, I think that there's no problem regarding it, and I also read his email. So the
okay.
new wheel, that is 0.6.0.2, it is having all the changes that Juntao introduced. And where is the just so here I have written about the changes that have been done, and I think it is having all the changes. I think there was one file that was added, which was jointinference.py. So that is what
Mhm.
Juntao has added, and it includes all the changes that Juntao made to
Okay.
the view. It includes.
Okay. So the change that Jintao made have already included in the current 0.6.0.2 view, right?
Yes, it has been included.
Very great. So happy to see that. So I'm cool with the current modification, and I will also give a LGTM after the tiny changes of the Lumi. Looks
Okay,
perfect
sure.
for me. Great, thank you. We are happy to see such a contribution. I think maybe in the future we can try to make some like combination of these wheels to maybe create a SATA 0.6.0.3, make it compatible to all the modification that have the previous wheels have done, and try to make the installation simpler. I think
I think I
that
agree.
would be the future. Yeah. Then no one needs to research for all these wheels and how they different from each other, so that they can easily install and use Janus in a more convenient way. So I think that could be lab as a future work for this project. Um, okay, and for now, I'm happy to see the very cool summarization. It builds the foundation of the combining work afterwards. So yeah, very helpful. Thank you. For yeah, we want to take this opportunity to thank Nishan again. Very cool contribution. Great.
Oh,
So
my pleasure. My pleasure.
okay. Um. So I think that is it. Um. And I also at the very end of the LMS management program, we are also in the community want to encourage Nishan to like write a blog about this the whole journey you have run on the many um, examples that you have working on, and how it looks like, and what it provide to, like, I don't know, algorithms, um, open source data set, metrics, etc. to developers. So if Nishan have some time, we are very uh, happy we will be very appreciated if you can like write a blog on this and try to introduce the examples and the whole journey you have run on or during the LS mentorship program. Um, the the Linux Foundation also is asking that if anyone would like to contribute, like share their blog or something to the whole awareness program. And I think Michelle had done a very excellent work. So you may consider like writing such a summarizing blog to let everybody know what is happening in this community. Yeah. What do you think, Michelle?
Okay, right. So I will write the blog and I will share the link over email, I think by evening, because I'm already done with it. I just need to post it.
Where I see in fact in KubeEdge we have our own website.
Okay.
And Lorna is also online. Lorna had also write a blog that on that posted on the KubeEdge, the whole KubeEdge community blog. So Lorna, are you online? So maybe you can share a little bit about um, how 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 that is achieved. And I think that the blog that Lorna had previously write it looks like in a very perfect form.
Yes, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, hello, sir. Everything's fine? Okay, so regarding the blog, let me directly go to the KubeEdge website and show it. KubeEdge.io. Here is the blog section where you can go, and there's my blog, Embodied Intelligence blog, which was merged recently. This is the blog. Yeah. So how to do it? You can go to the KubeEdge website repository. There is Canvas. Go to KubeEdge. There you get the website repository. Yeah, there, here it is. Yeah, here just we need to go to the blog section, create a blog in MDX format, open the pull request. Once it is reviewed and approved, it will be merged and it will be shown in the blog website. That's it.
Okay, understood. I will be doing it. We'll raise a
Yeah,
PR in here and also submit it on the LFX board.
exactly.
Where and after you submit the pull request, you can still go on this routine meeting to share with us how the blog looks like and see any reviewers have any comments on that. If everything goes fine, we then pop it onto the website, and you can also you are also very welcome to send that to like CNCF. So maybe CNCF will directly collect the blogs from our mentees. Is that right, Lorna?
Yes, the all the mentees usually get an email after the completion or maybe before the completion of the project. They will get an email where they can submit a block. All of them are requested to submit a block. It's your choice whether you want to do it or not.
Okay, good. So you can then our mentees can directly make contact with the CNCF and the Linux Foundation to share the whole journey of the technical blogs. I think that will be a very good experience for our mentees and for all the members in the community. We would like to thank everyone again. Yeah, looks the whole journey we see very hard work during this summer, this whole spring time. Very happy to see you all contributing the ideas and comments and all these implementations and discussions are very, very okay. Thank you all for that. And then we also look forward to seeing Nishan's blog sharing, and let's have a better explanation of a summarization of the whole shift we have done so far. Yeah. Looking forward to seeing that. Okay, so I think that is the first topic. We have Nissan presenting the rest work of the LS management program, and really comprehensive works. Very cool. And then the second agenda today is from Ronald. Ronald is back, trying to have a perfect speak in KubeCon India. So Ronald, you can share the material with us, and you can take it as some kind of rehearsal. The KubeCon India is happening on the 5th of June, right? So is that tomorrow or 9th of June? Like I'm kind of
So the KubeCon India is on 18th and 19th of June, but the candidates who are going to be speaking, they are told to submit their presentation slides by 9th of June.
Okay, 9th of June. So maybe we can so you can share with us now, and I think maybe next time like I don't know, next week or something, we can ask Dr. Shi to come up. We can have another rehearsal again before the KubeCon India really happen.
Yeah, sure, sir, sure. So for this time, I'm not very ready with the speech or what I'm going to speak, because I want to speak the complete talk in a story manner, or kind of a way that how KubeEdge is impacting the world in real world, or in the real world industry. So I want to speak it that way. But right now I am ready with the slides, not fully ready, like to be like 90% ready. I want some comments and suggestions if I'm leaving anything, so that I can add up all everything before time. So like I want to show it. So it starts with the main presentation slide. KubeEdge deep dive, extending Kubernetes to the edge with real world industry use case. That's the heading. Okay, fine. Next, a small introduction for me. A special thanks to all the maintainers, approvers, and the reviewers who have helped me come up to the stage and giving me the opportunity to speak. Okay. Next is about KubeEdge. So I will be telling how KubeEdge and what is KubeEdge. So basically, it's about what KubeEdge is. Kubernetes meets the edge computing world. So it's about the main KubeEdge repository. I have extracted these from the previous KubeCon slides. How KubeEdge works, what's the architecture. It's about the general KubeEdge working. So the KubeEdge working, the edge core working, how KubeEdge is in every edge computing, from CCTV surveillance to robotics to harvesters and robot to harvesters or remote equipments and machineries. So this is it. And then few points about KubeEdge. That KubeEdge is Kubernetes compatibility. It allows autonomous edge computing, and then cloud edge device integration. I will be like modifying the speech in a way like it sounds really good. The KubeEdge was graduated in 2024. Okay. So after that, I have thought of like I will be bringing up three scenarios. KubeEdge can be used at many different ways in different edge computing ways, right? But I'm choosing three scenarios. First scenario is CCTV surveillance. Second thing is the smart robotics. Third thing is smart agriculture. I will be speaking one story that I have come across in my journey throughout, like whatever I know about KubeEdge and what what I have experienced from KubeEdge in my real world and how KubeEdge could be impactful at those areas, I'm going to speak about these three scenarios. First thing is CCTV surveillance. I use CCTV at my home and I use a traditional CCTV way, right? And this is how it looks like when when I use traditional cameras. There are so many issues. Like when the Wi-Fi is on, I can see it. When the Wi-Fi is off, the CCTV camera is off. We can get the footage at that time. Second thing, we cannot deploy huge AI models on traditional CCTV cameras. Like that's CubeEdge. That is why CubeEdge is important. Huge AI models like YOLO and PyTorch, any heavy AI model, XGBoost, these models can be easily deployed and uh, computed using KubeEdge. First scenario. Second thing is the agriculture scenario. I have not added that part of the slides because that is a little big. Recently, actually, that's another story that I needed to add it to it. Recently, I was about to work on a project. It was about a European machinery project where the machines had the work of deploying an AI model. That AI model needed to detect the stones and unwanted material that come up into the harvester while harvesting the plants. The most important problem was it was a huge AI model. The data set was really big, and the complete AI model had to be deployed in a very small microprocessor, and for that KubeEdge could be used. So this is another scenario. I'll be making up the proper story. Second use, third use is going to be a little different one. Uh, the my project. I'm going to bring that a little later. Then the features. I will explain that how KubeEdge works. KubeEdge, the complete architecture, the general architecture of KubeEdge. Next, the how the dumb cameras are turned smart using DMI and edge meshes. This is another architecture. This is how I will connect the CCTV scenario with the architecture. This is the technical part. I will be explaining a small part of it, not a huge part. Just how edge mesh is doing the beautiful work and doing the cube edge scenario. The next thing is not just two scenarios or three scenarios, because I will be covering small things. I will be covering small examples from CCTV surveillance to edge computing or from robotics. I will be covering two to three examples. But right now, KubeEdge has covered a huge milestone from the launch of KubeEdge in IoT devices in 2018 to the graduation of KubeEdge in 2024 to the satellite launch, the first cloud native satellite launch in KubeEdge orbit that happened in 2021. So I'm going to give a small explanation that KubeEdge is doing really great throughout the world. Okay, I will be explaining a little better that time. I'm not ready up very much with the speech right now. Then I will be emphasizing the Edge AI part. Okay, in the Edge AI part, I will explain KubeEdge has two great repositories which are working on SIG AI. First one is Sedna. Sedna has this particular user case, and this is the complete architecture. I will be explaining it. Next, I'll be explaining how KubeEdge Canvas works. This is the architecture of KubeEdge Canvas. Fine. I'll explain this, how test environment, test controller, and story managers work. Okay. After that, SIG AI has so many examples. So the complete Canvas repository is divided into different categories and paradigms, and each of the paradigms had different data sets and examples and algorithms. I have listed all of them together. Here, the white space is left. I'll be listing the contributors. I could be listing Nishant's name or Abhishek's name who have contributed for the example restoration part. Apart from this, the importance, the usage of all these examples. I'll be explaining that Canvas is really rich with data sets, really rich with algorithms and AI models. That is it. The next part is going to be the Canvas releases. We have three Canvas releases right now. Release version 1, version 2, and version 3. We are standing on the version 3 part. We have covered a huge thing from cloud, PCB AOI to lifelong learning, and now we have data sets and algorithms for pedestrian tracking, palletization, speculative decoding, cloud edge collaborative inference. We have all these data sets all together now, right now. Added a few images so that looks beautiful, slides looks attractive. After that, I will be giving a little more emphasis on embodied intelligence. That's the most trending topic that could be like, this is a very trending topic. It's trending all over the world. Today, embodied intelligence is a true $1 trillion market. And right now, Yanvis has three rich data sets for an algorithms and benchmarking results for three different scenarios. Industrial embodied intelligence scenarios. That is, first one is deformable component assembly, which was my work. Next one is LIDAR in inertial force estimation, which was the work of Punch, and the Robo DK palletization, which was CGL's work. So I have listed their work, the kind of algorithms were used, the data sets, their links, the matrices which were used. This is and added the pictures accordingly so that it looks attractive. Okay. Next is about how this actually works. So I've added the YouTube link of the video which I created. Sir also recommended me in the very first time that I should add this video. So this video is a self-explanation. Okay, it is a 5-minute video. It covers how to download the data set, how to use the data set, how to install it with Yanverse, how to do the complete benchmarking. Okay, fine. So this is going to take time, and this video is going to explain everything that how Yanvas can be used with the current data sets which are available on Kaggle, how to analyze the results. These results are for whom? For developers, users, or researchers. So this is a 5-minute video. Okay, done. I'll be showing this video till then. After that, okay, right now, I will not play it right now. After this, okay, done. Now, I have explained what kind of matrices and algorithms already exist in Yanvis. Now I'm coming back to KubeEdge. A person can easily understand those AI models, install those AI models, monitorize those AI models, benchmark the complete AI models, and then they can deploy it using KubeEdge, and they can deploy it using KubeEdge. So this is how it works: the cloud and the NLP and LLMs warehouse edge, and this is how the robots will work. So this is how the Yanvas work is completed, and how KubeEdge again comes into the challenges and the benefits task. Okay, so this is basically the orchestration part. I will explain this one. Then after, I will be explaining what is the growth of KubeEdge. KubeEdge is continuously participating in the Linux Foundation since many terms. So these are the number of projects which have graduated, the kind of data already added to KubeEdge, and the kind of projects gonna be added. So I have added all of them together. I'll be mentioning how KubeEdge is participating in the Linux Foundation, in the OSPP, and there are so many contributors to it. These many installations, these many forks, and these many stars, and KubeEdge is growing day by day with more and more projects. Okay, after this, these are the diverse partnerships that in across the world in the sector of industry, academia, and research. These many companies already use KubeEdge. That is it. I'll explain the use of KubeEdge, and at the end, I'll conclude by saying this is not the end. KubeEdge is growing and growing, and in the future, we are going to introduce more projects. We are going to introduce more advancements, more versions of KubeEdge, more advancements in AI, SIG AI, and we are welcoming more and new contributors. That's it. That's it. So this is a complete set of slides I have prepared. I don't know how much it is. So I felt like I started from KubeEdge. I started with a few stories that has impacted my life. How KubeEdge can replace the traditional method. How KubeEdge has different scenarios. What's the architecture part of KubeEdge? After that, the SIG part of KubeEdge, the Sedna and the Yanvas part, and then the list of the examples we have, the data sets, algorithm matrices we have currently in Yanvas, how to use Yanvas, how Yanvas is for the deployment, how Yanvas is for the AI models, and how those AI models can further again deploy it into small microprocessors or Raspberry Pis and then used with KubeEdge. Okay, that's done. And the growth of KubeEdge is going continuously. The growth slope is continuously reaching good. And finally, the kind of companies and the research academy, everything which is connected to KubeEdge right now. Okay, so that's the complete slide that I've prepared. It's a total of 19 slides. I will be adding one or two more slides according to your suggestions because I think this is going to almost cover 20 to 30 minutes of the talk. I have a 30-minute talk. Okay, so I think this much is enough to cover. Thank you.
Okay, perfect presentation, Ronak. In fact, we have discussed this one before and have and now we see the whole storyline of the presentation. Well,
Yeah.
just we have discussed, and I think which is perfect. It the whole presentation get us a overview of KubeEdge itself and also the recent progress of KubeEdge SIG AI and especially Janus with the Ronald's own experience and makes the whole presentation vivid. And I think that is the cool part. And especially we see the videos and the summary of the data set. I think that is the part of that also impressed me. So and that part I think you can take a look at it and not this one and this one is good and also the part that you summarize the Janus all the project of Janus in 5 algorithm scheme and then we have many data sets and then we also plan to put our author on that, right? So I think that that would be cool to see the whole mapping. Maybe not only the recent contributor, then let us also thank the very first authors. And then these examples also they have their previous authors and the recent maintainers, right? So I think you can also take a look at the commit stock histories and try to leave the credits to all the contributors that have done the very hard work to all these examples. So I think that would be very appreciated. So I think you can take some more effort on the page 13 to make it
This one.
yeah, you can take try to yeah, we can pay more effort to that to try to listing the contributors and try to and even introduce the examples and categorizing the examples a little bit because the single task learning is a little bit we have too much examples in the single task learning, right? So in the first glance people may not get the very quick idea of what is really happening in these scenarios and examples. So maybe we can summarize the example of single task learning into different categories of scenarios. Okay, this one is for industry, this one is for CCTV, and that one is for agriculture, and this one maybe for some public issues, something like that. Yeah. And then we then can make this slide, this page of slide, a more comprehensive one. And I think that one is, I think you put this the idea of putting this adding this new pages of slide is a very good move and very appreciated. And thank you for putting that. And I also want to take this opportunity to thank all the contributors that have made exciting changes in the Janus here. Cool, very cool. Okay, and the rest of the slide looks good to me, and I think that just needs some no modification to make it more like beautiful. And then I think it is already good to go.
Yes, sir. So in the next meeting, so I'm booking my seat in the next meeting also, that I'll be doing the final rehearsal before the
Cool,
KubeCon. Okay,
cool,
sir.
cool.
In the
And
presence of
yeah,
Dr. Sizing also.
I will put that for you, and then I will also ask other reviewers to see whether they have time to come up to have a look at the talk. And this presentation really looks good, and I even suggest that you write a blog on that, like the whole journey. The whole community part is fine, especially the KubeEdge SIG AI part that you have deeply involved. I think you can after this presentation you can like summarize the talk a little bit, and then also have a blog introducing the recent challenges and recent progress of the whole community. I think
Yes,
that one is also very looks will be very helpful to our all newcomers and also our active members. Yeah.
yes. Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you for the comments. I will try to do the same. First thing, I'll try to make this slide more comprehensive, include the work of two example restoration task has already been done, one by Abhishek and another by Nishant. I'll try to add up their work, including the names in this slide, and try to make the single task box, which is including a lot of examples. I'll categorize into further parts. And apart from this, yep, I'll try to comprehend the complete slides properly and submit it on time.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So thank
Yes,
you, Nishan. Sorry. Thank you, Ronald, again for coming to this
yes,
meeting. We
my pleasure.
yeah, and looking forward to the final presentation. And I already see a very good one. So
Yes, the next
yeah,
very time it's gonna be the final speech as well as the final presentation.
yeah, I'm sure you will have a very cool final speech according to the current material. I believe
Yes,
that will be a very nice one. Cool. And we I think we can have if you can try to talk to the organizers of the KubeCon India to see whether they have, I don't know, some recording videos maybe in YouTube or somewhere, and we can like replay it in China or somewhere. Yeah. So to see whether they have some video recordings that
sir,
they could put it
I have
on YouTube or something.
I I have already seen this. I can even show the last TubeCon recording.
Yeah, I think they
This
should have one.
TubeCon North America. So every KubeCon speeches are generally uploaded on YouTube. Yeah, these are
Yeah,
these.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I didn't come across like KubeCon India, so I don't really know their style. So you can talk with the organizer and try to make it clear to see whether we do have one. But I think that they will it should be the common operation of how Kibacom is running. So I think that it would be nature to have one. So if we do have one finally, then everybody can take a look at Lonar's video afterwards. So I think that will be yeah
Yes,
also
sir.
yeah very good work. Yeah, very good work.
Yes, sir.
Cool. Okay, so we see two very nice presentation today. Have Nishan's pull request, and we also see the updating of Nishan just now, and I already give to LGTN, and the rest is depending on Dr. Shijing. So I have messaging him, so maybe he will take a look at it after the meeting. And then we also have Ronald presenting the very comprehensive and very nice presentation. And that looks like that's what we expected to see. A very cool one. The looking forward to see the final one. Um, everything is on the chair, so it looks perfect. And I think that is all for today's international meeting. And are there any special issue that we would like to discuss on this meeting?
Yeah, hi Zimu. Here Pragnay. I am an open source contributor looking to get involved with KubeEdge and the IronWiz project ahead of this fall LFX term. Since I saw Ronak just now, the great, yeah, he actually showed a great presentation over there. Really amazed, and I also saw this Nishant's PR as well. So yeah, it was really great to have you on here. This is my
Mhm.
first meeting actually, so that's why I'm just just looking around here to get to know about this whole environment and community. Right now, I'm just currently wrapping up my Google Summer of Code project in PSF, Python Software Foundation under M&E Tools. But yeah, I'll be locking around somewhere around August, September in this KubeEdge as well. I've recently opened a master audit issue as well in the GitHub. You can have a look whenever you are feel to free. And then I've also opened some of the PRs linking to it. So it would be great to have some reviews over there.
Oh, welcome. So how like prag, yeah, right. I'm not sure I have pronounced right. So um,
No, it's all right, all right. Yeah, I can understand it.
okay.
It's
So
it's actually Pragnay.
prag, pragna, pragna,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
You'll get to know it sooner. Yeah.
Okay. Very welcome to the community. We currently we have, as you can see, we have active members working on this project, and have a very brief overview of the two projects we are working on, the Sedna and the Janus. And Sedna is basically is linking to cloud services, which is working in some companies majorly in China. But maybe in the future, maybe we'll have some international companies using it. Um, and Janus is basically for developers, like algorithm developers. They are not very, uh, not all of them are experts of cloud services. May not know very well on like Kubernetes or Hadoop, something like that. But they are all AI experts, so AI developers. So we provide such kind of platform for them to build their own AI algorithm, to build their own AI data sets, and quickly run on the same libraries as Sedana do. So Sedana and Janus share the same algorithm libraries in KubeEdge SIG AI. So that means for those advanced algorithms that have developed by Janus, it is possible to bring them directly to the cloud services by Sedana. So it basically was like that. So you will see that we have some talks on how Janus use the Sedana wheels, how is the mapping of the Sedana library to Janus, like Nishan had just proposed. So that is why we have such kind of conversation. We want to make sure the two project is connected and all our algorithms is fine to transfer from the single machine terminals on Janus to cloud services like Sedana. That is basically the two how the two projects is connected. And for newcomers, we are happy to see such contributions and effort you have made. But the whole Janus and Sedana is in fact, as you see, very comprehensive one. We have 5 algorithm schemes, and under 5 algorithm scheme, we have tens of examples that is slightly known on different application scenarios. So I think it also brings some challenges for our reviewers. So not all pull requests can be tackled as soon in a very quick manner. So my suggestion would be like we are very welcome for you guys to come to our routine meetings. For those pull requests and the issue that you really need review and discussion in recent times, you can just send email to me to book the time for to launch a formal review meeting to discuss how the work is done and what is the comments from our reviewers. The current reviewers of Sedana is like Tang Ming, and me, and Pu Jie. The current reviewer for Janus is Dr. Shi Jing and me. So for each pull request, you need to gather 2 LGTM, the look, as you know, the looks to me label. So before it is formally merged into the committee. So we have 2 or more reviewers for each project. So but the numbers of pull requests and issues is, as you know, too much for our reviewers. So for my point, if you really want this pull request and issue discussed in recent days, and I suggest you get some kind of preparation and try to, when you are ready, you send email to me to book a formal review time, and then I will try to organize the reviewers to come on this meeting to have a look at the pull request, and hopefully that will be helpful for your question.
Thank you, Simu. A really great week, a really great initiative to to handle such a large number of PRs in this much of community. Yeah, I can actually understand this. So yeah, it would be very grateful. I'll just see if I will be having some time next week. Obviously, I guess the meeting would be next week, this Thursday only. So yeah, I'll just email you about those issues and PR. And I guess most probably you'll like add my name in the agendas and meeting in this talk. So yeah, it would be nice. It would be really nice. We could discuss this PR and those reviews as well. So it would be really great. Along with that, I would actually like to know about the future projects in this community, like for the fall term, like what would it would really be on? Like, is it based on something else, or this whole example restoration would be like over here only? Because I was seeing that this example restoration project is being continuously being like carried on in phases, I guess from the last year till now. So it hasn't been completed yet. So I'm very curious to know that will this be going on in further future terms as well, or something new would be coming for the KubeEdge and West side in LFX?
Hmm. Good question. For in fact, for the whole like KubeEdge SIG AI community, we have basically two tracks. First is the new features. If you take a look at the GitHub issues on our report, you will see a link showing all the features we have now and in the future. So we are working on those. Maybe you can share. I can share the screen a little bit so you can see the whole picture. Can you guys see my screen?
Nope, it's not visible.
Oh, maybe I come across some networking issue.
Yeah, it's visible now.
Okay, let me submit the review first. And in our let me so here is our GitHub report, and then when we come to Janus, we see the whole thing, and then when we click on the list of the issues, we will see we will see three links that is put in on the top of the on all the issues. If basically we can see that we have some feature implementations and the check of running examples and also the restoring things for Janus. So this is basically the two things I have talked about. The first is the new features we are developing. This is recording in the issue 307. Then we have also tried busy fixing the all the tens of examples happening in KubeEdge Janus. So this is for the example part. It is the issue 194 and the issue 28230. So this is for the example part. For the feature part, where we click in, we can see, okay, those we can see some contributions that have not yet tackled and call for contributions, like doing parallel processing in Janus and CICD, something like that. We also see like some improvement that we have done, but we had merged some attempts, but it is not like perfect. So we have also listed some possible works that could be done on summarizing in terms of like different algorithm schema. We also list those they have already completed and closed. Then, if nothing happened, we will not bring them back. So those features that have been done and provided to the public. So this is for the implementation features. Also, the example you guys should be very familiar. We have like more than 25 examples running in Janus. Not all of them are in very good health because the the AI is developing very fast, and the libraries and the environment quickly go outdated. So we have to keep a track on that and try to update the example to the latest version so that everyone can execute it right. So this is basically the two track of the Yano is doing. As for the future terms, it depends. Like we have some events. All these topics are possible to becoming one of the final program that register like CNCF or Linux Foundation, LF mentorship program, something like that. So all of them is possible to be future topics in that. So I cannot like say which one definitely will be the fall program. So it depends. So these are all possible programs that could be on the LX mentorship program or other coding events. It we will have meetings with our tutors to discuss, okay, what they are going to do, because we have such kind of a list of features and a list of examples to restore. So basically, before these coding events, we will have some competitions between our tutors. They will raise different kind of ideas. So tutor one, tutor A says, okay, we need the example installation again, and tutor B says, okay, we need the parallel processing features right away. The tutor three says, okay, we need to provide a CI/CD pipeline first. So they will have, we will organize a meeting in KubeEdge AI, and they will have a discussion in a closed door manner, and then finally we will have the final winner, and then he will provide his topic, his idea for the coding event. So that is how the scheme is running. So before the debates happen, so I cannot promise that which kind of topic will be the final winner in the coming coding event. So that is what happened in KubeEdge SIG AI. I don't know whether I have answered your question.
Yeah, actually, I completely understand, Zimo. All right, you actually answered it well. So I have a note on it, and I actually understand it. What's the process, the complete process behind this? So I'm looking for the future terms, the LFX fault terms specifically, and for that I'm actually studying the whole code base. So yeah, I'll just look into it, and I'll also look on those issues which are not which are being tracked but not haven't been they haven't been implemented yet. So I'll just look on those as well. I'll try my best, contribute in any sense I can do in this repo, because
Yeah.
honestly,
Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, in fact, for 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 now, we are more care about the example restoration because we have many active members providing new examples every month. So, um, but, but if those examples is not executable for other members, then it makes no sense, right? So we have to make sure all the examples are running. And before creating many new examples, we're trying to at least for now, we try to fix the previous examples to make them be used properly for other current members, and then it also makes newcomers to more easier to get involved into this community. So currently we are working on the those Janus examples and taking it as the first priority for now, and then we are also open to like future issues. and future features. So for that, basically, no matter one member would like to launch a idea of fixing a specific example or launching a completely brand new example, no matter which one he would like to work on, we all require he to provide a proposal before he doing anything like implementation into the getting into the community. So that is how we normally work on, including those LS mentees, those selected mentees. They need to provide a proposal for us before they really doing that kind of implementation. And you can also see some previous proposals that provided by Nishan, Ronak, Abhishek, many active members. You basically can find them in like docs. In the documentations, you can see proposals. These are all the proposals they have made for our members, because this is a report that have many students and researchers are using. So we need to make sure that the example is variable enough and have the good even top priority for our community to work on together. So we will require every members, before they really touching into the implementations, they need to provide a proposal for us to discuss how what is the problem he is targeted on, why he believes that one is valuable and deserve all our reviewers to looking at it. What will this idea bring, like, I don't know, new data sets or new schema, new algorithms? What will this idea bring anything? Or what will they bring to this community? So the motivation part is important, and then we will also take a look at the technical design. Will that modification adding new components to the whole community? If so, will that affect the running examples for other contributors? So we have many things to consider before really accepting an idea. So it is important for new members in the community to take a look at the proposals and try to provide a proposal before he really want to do anything. So especially for those features that are like a huge one and a complex one, not just fixing some like typo or some grammar error, something like that. If we really looking for some intense development on YANOS, then proposal is now required for before any implementation is happening. So hopefully I have made the thing clear for you guys.
Yeah, completely, Jimo. So basically, the proposals you are showing me right now on the screen is actually the selected ones, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that is the merge ones. So and
Okay,
in the pull request, you can also see other pull requests proposing other proposals. So these ones are the success ones. So they basically they will talk to the members of the community. Okay, what is the background? What is our goals? What we are going to give to the community? The whole technical designs. Also some targeted users and detailed design. How to define the problem? What is the whole architecture? the specific component that he want to take it on,
All right.
and
So
other
before,
specific design. So before you really want to touch especially some important features in Janus, you have to I think take a look at his proposals um, and try to write a similar one to uh, raise the attention of reviewers in KubeEdge Janus. Because the currently we do not have many reviewers in KubeEdge SIG AI. We have many active members, but currently still short of reviewers. So all time of our reviewers are very variable to us. So we need to make sure each uh, pull request that we require the reviewers to tackle on is the one is which is very in the top priority and have the highest value for the whole community to that is to value the work of our reviewers.
all right. So basically, for before any prior contributions, before anything actually, I need to have a proposal first, right? So for the whole community, it's
You need to
beneficial.
yeah. You need to convince the reviewers. So why my pull request need to be reviewed first instead of
Okay, okay.
reviewing other pull requests. So why is that super variable or super urgent? So
Yeah, completely,
you can
completely
get
understandable.
Right. Yes. Then
Yeah.
get ready for that. Once you're ready, you are very welcome to send me emails. At the front pages of the QAs, and I also send. You can see that this link that showing the how all this thing is working. Oh, I also put it on the chat box.
Okay. So for the fall term,
Yeah.
do I need
So
to prepare the proposal right now, or there is some time, like it will happen according to the
yeah.
planned schedule?
Yeah, but once you think you are ready for that, and you can send me an email to arrange the agenda topic. But basically, I need at least 1 week because we need to manage the corresponding reviewer to be online when you launch such a review meeting. Makes sense, right? So to ensure that our pull requests is properly tackled. So when you get ready and you send me an email 1 week before the meeting is really happening. So our meeting occurs by every Thursday at the same time. Every
Okay,
week.
okay.
So you can take your time to prepare for the proposal, and then we can discuss it when you are ready.
And the proposal need not to be like completely mine. Yeah, I mean the project that you list on the website or any other way in the GitHub as well. I can choose that as well, right? Or do I need to have an individual, a unique proposal from my side, completely new? And then I like think about that
It's
you
fine.
guys
It's
can,
fine. Yeah,
right?
if you you can propose new ideas and not only the existing ones. You can provide your own new ideas. But of course we are taking it we are taking it very seriously, and our reviewer will take a look at why it is related to KubeEdge, why it is related to cloud and edge collaborative AI, and why it is valuable. Take a look at such kind of issue, and we can have discussions. Not all proposed ideas will be accepted, but we can have discussions and like adding the everybody's idea together to make the final proposal.
Yeah, getting it. I can completely understand. Like some minor changes or any changes that would be required in my plain proposal could be accepted, and then that proposal could be sent for the future selection, and the committee could actually adopt to it, right? So I can then work on it.
Yes, 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 yes.
Okay. Thank you, Zimu. Thank you very much for the
Yeah.
meeting and for all the guidance and the extra info that you just gave me right now. Completely grateful for it.
You're welcome. And we are very happy to see newcomers to our community. I think not only those kind of coding events, but you know the open source community that's there. So not only especially really need those money, but in fact our open source community is working on yeah
Yeah,
is there all
actually,
day. So and we are all guys are very welcome to be on our community, no matter whether there is a coding event. Yeah. So we and I also want to highlight that are also we will also prefer those candidates that have already have some necessary skills to work on QA like Janus and Sedna. So those active members in our QAs is also very much preferred because they probably already have the skill of and they know how to develop variable ideas and a comprehensive systems in QA Janus. So
yeah,
myself for my part, it is something happening sooner or less to getting involved into the whole the coding event. In fact, like Nishant, and other active members, basically, normally, our members have attending like such kind of coding event like 1 or 3 times, and finally get involved as the final mentee of the whole program. So it is a long-term one, even when we take the coding event as the targeted, um, if if that is yeah needed. So basically we looking it in a long-term manner. Um, so
yeah,
it's not
completely
about
understandable.
okay the next term or next term. Yeah, it is not works like that. It is a long-term manner. And we take a look at the or and we are selecting the most um, appropriate proper candidates to be the mentee of the program. Yeah. So anyway, welcome to QS AI, and we really happy to see new faces on the meeting, and looking forward to your and looking forward to seeing you in the future meeting.
Yeah, completely understandable. So yeah, just like whenever I'll be over with my GSOC plans, I mean, I'm currently actually doing GSOC under PSF. So whenever I'll be free, I'll just look into this matter as well, and I'll try to
Cool.
think of a good proposal as well for the fall term. And honestly, it actually depends on other factors as well for my selection. So yeah, completely understandable for the policies and the QAs and everything you just told me. So yeah, completely understandable.
Okay, cool.
Thank you, Zimu.
So okay,
Yeah.
and also thank you for coming. Any other issue that we need to discuss for today's meeting?
Yeah, sir. Hi.
Oh, Suhan, hello.
Um, Hello, sir. I had submitted a pretest for this term. I did not get selected, unfortunately. I was a bit sad about that today.
Okay.
Uh, I wanted you to just review my pretest. Like, I had made a test suite, if you remember, for the MOT 17 example in
Yeah,
the,
yeah.
yeah. So, can you please review it and just tell me, like, where did I go wrong or anything?
I have seen the whole grading whole grading sheet provided to from our reviewers. And in fact, Suhan is ranking quite high. I think you are in top 3 or something. I don't know. I see your work is ranking quite high. But as I said at the very beginning, the FLS mentorship is quite competitive. So we can only select one final mentee, and that is that is a pity.
Yeah.
But we are I will take a look at that and see whether our reviewer can provide the more detailed grading the grading criteria and grading issues to each one of them. And I think and for my side, I see that those students that are ranking to the top, basically they have not only complete the pretest criteria, they also have do some bonus things in the also mentioned in the pull request that I see that there are also many students that have providing like experience and laws on different existing issues and pull requests, which is very good. That is my first grant of thought for those students that are ranking very high. So I think Suhan is also one of them. So
Yeah.
it is good to see you guys have very comprehensive work, which
Yes.
is good. And and I think that this kind of like example restoration topic will continue. In the current future events as I have mentioned. And then for those students that they are ranking quite high on the and have very very good performance in our and very excellent performance that have catch our eyes. We will also provided the green channel for those students. That means that in the future events that they will get even some bonus score out of the pretest. Basically we will
I
have,
know that. Like I had that from the last pretest. I had the specific green channel.
So I think that is one for one, and then so we it's a pity that we can only select one student.
Yeah.
So we have to join more like coding fans, and we still like welcome you guys to join the whole open source community. Not only for the money, but also you guys can still work on what you guys have proposed in the whole pretest things. So in fact everyone have their own thoughts, and most of the like you guys, most of the top students have very keen ideas. So we really appreciate it, but it is limited by the whole program, and we cannot do anything about that. But what we can say is that in fact in the open source community we still open to new members, no matter whether those code event is launched. So you guys can still join the community and like submitting proposals and submitting pull requests and join our routine meeting discussions, and as those mentee does. It is not necessary that you have to be a mentee to join the open source community. And I think in fact it should be the opposite, right? So you need to be the active member of the community, so then you becoming a mentee. So I think that should be the better practice, for
Yeah, true.
selecting
Understood.
mentees. And we value those members that have very good contributions and have highly very good skills working on QS, Sedona and Janus. So you are still very welcome to join us in our open source community, and please take it
Yeah,
as a chance that both of us connected together in this very huge world. Like you and I now get to know each other now, and then we can do exciting works together, not only those coding events.
yeah, understood. Yeah,
Okay.
thank you. So I'll start contributing into it. Where do I start? Can you just tell me, is there something
Yeah.
where issue or
Um.
something?
Yeah. I don't know whether you have heard the discussion just now. I also introduced
Yeah,
how
I
a
have.
newcomer come. Yeah. In fact, you can start with because when you tackling the pretest, you basically know what is happening in our community, right? So what is the issue of the existing code base? So my suggestion is that, okay, you guys can still prepare for a proposal, and like I have just shown in the GitHub
Yeah.
repo. So you can take a look at how this proposal is done, and you guys can still write proposal like something like that, and then when you guys are ready, you can let us know by sending email to us, and then I will arrange the reviewers to come to our meeting to hear about how this idea is going to work, um, and then we can discuss it together.
Yeah.
We basically have the idea proposal, and second, we then have the pull request review. So before the any implementation happen, we need to make sure that the whole architecture design is good. So you guys can take a look at the previous merge proposals, especially those is merged recently. Yeah, they are doing like professional manner to get the attention of our reviewers. So which is good. Okay, you guys can prepare for a proposal first, and then try to have a discussion with our reviewers on the committee meeting, and then that could also raise the chance of be accepted by the future events. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, so as I was working on that MOT17 model, can I just email you the proposal, what I'm going to fix in it and all, so that we can have a chat on it in the next meeting?
You can prefer the proposal first, and then I still suggest that you just submit a pull request or proposal, directly to the community, and then we discuss the proposal on the community meeting, something like that. Even for myself, I cannot promise that I have time that to tackle every pull request. So, but what I can promise is that I will try to devote myself, or at least for the routine meeting. So, if we really need any discussions, you can come to this meeting. Once you are ready.
Yeah, all good, sir.
This
Thank you.
is also the way of how we how mentors is committing with our mentees. We basically meet in a weekly manner, and they try to write some proposals and try to write the implementations, and then our mentor getting on this meeting and try to discuss it and have their to try to share their opinions for them. So that is how the mentor mentee is working in KubeEdge SIG AI. So I also suggest that. So you can write a proposal and then submit it as soon as possible to the GitHub report to show at least claim the uniqueness, like that this work is done by you, and then we have some talk when you are ready. We launch a review meeting to talk about the proposals, and then and also have discussion about the future plans.
Yeah, understood, sir.
It is
Totally.
as good. Yeah. It is. I think it should be fine for you guys. Like the okay.
Yeah, understood, sir. I'll raise a pull request of the proposer or something. Thank you.
Yeah. You guys are all active members, and we are trying to value your guys' work very much. And I think that you guys are also doing a good job. Yeah. Okay. Any other issue we need to discuss on this meeting?
Nope, I guess it's done. Thank you.
Okay. And thank you for coming today, and looking forward to seeing you guys in the future meetings. Yeah, we are here every week on Thursday. Okay. So I think that is the end to the today's meeting, and thank you all for coming. And we will have another meeting next week, the same time. Okay. And see you guys.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye, sir.